Hi, I'm John Lanier with the Wise County Chamber of Commerce. Visiting today with Sheriff Lane Akin. Sheriff, you are one of our finalists for Community Hero, and just had a few questions for you, if you didn't mind.
Sure.
First of all, thank you for everything that you have done for Wise County and for many areas.
Thank you.
Why did you get into public service?
Well, and there's a picture over there on the wall. It's my dad. He was a highway patrolman.
Okay.
When I was born, and in my first few years, my dad in that highway patrol uniform, and that marked unit sitting out in front of the car, out in front of the house, and then most of his friends were policemen and troopers, and so I would listen to those guys tell these stories, you know, in the nighttime, whatever we're doing, and I just absorbed everything they had to say, and I'm thinking, that's what I want to do. I want to do what these guys are talking about. Right. So that's why I kind of went that way. My mom didn't want me to because she felt it was too dangerous. Yeah. And she worried about my dad all the time. And she was a teacher, and so she wanted me to be a dentist, or she wanted me to be an accountant. And I didn't want to be either one of those. Not that I have anything against accountants or dentists, but I just kept, and so I tried to follow what my mom wanted, looking for something else to do. But throughout my time in college, and in fact in high school, my mind kept coming back to that, because I just always admired the police officers, and I couldn't turn away from it. I tried to, but I couldn't.
So it sounds like this has been instilled in you since you were a small child.
Yes.
Through the works of your father.
Probably from birth.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Some of the things that others have said about you were that you were a class act, which I've observed several times. It's always a pleasure being around you, and always act in a professional manner, no matter what the situation is. That's appreciated. Very committed to your work, the people that you serve, and you've been a rock through some pretty tough times. And I know sometimes that's extremely difficult to do, to be the one that's solid that everyone comes to and looks to for stability and answers. So appreciate that. So where are you going from here? You've announced your retirement. What's next?
You know, it's really shocking for me and my wife to think that because next year will be 50 years in law enforcement.
Okay. Since
I started in '74, so it is kind of shocking for us about just the fact that I don't get up every morning having to go somewhere, that I don't get a call in the night and have to go somewhere. Right. That I won't have anywhere to go except to be right there with my wife all the time. I think that concerns her a little bit. Maybe she's going to get a little too much of me. So we talk about that very often. But we bought a little place just north of Decatur, right off 730, and we've got a lot of cedar that needs to be taken out. So I'm going to spend some time on that. But beyond law enforcement, my biggest pursuit, my biggest passion is writing, and I've written one book, and I've started on the second one. So I really want to spend time writing and then working outside, writing and working outside. That's kind of what I'm thinking about, John.
That sounds great.
But it could change. You never know.
Sounds great. Sheriff, thank you so much for your service.
You're welcome.
I'm looking forward to your retirement. I'm looking forward to you having those years.
Yeah,
thank you.
I'm excited, but I'm also a little bit anxious about it, because I've loved this work. Yeah. It's been a great time, and this is the best job I've ever had. It truly is, being a sheriff of a sheriff's office, because it's a constitutional office, and it's hard to walk away from, but after 50 years, I think it's long enough.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.